See, I love you guys.
Welcome.
I just try random shit without even knowing what it is.
It tastes awful. Incredibly awful.
I like it.
I like it.
Well, spicy stuff and sweet stuff.
Welcome
That's why you're dating this guy over here.
to Inside the Ant Farm. Thanks for being here. I'm Mary Papajaw. This guy loves you 3000 over here.
Now I want to get riggedy ripped.
Son,
All the best Father's Day shirts.
let's talk about this beer. Flamingo Dreams Nitro. The blonde ale.
It's literally a pink foam on
Berry blonde nitro.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm pretty stoked. It made that cool nitro sound.
Gross.
We should have loved it on the podcast.
Super smooth and
Oh, wow.
refreshing. Subtle zing from berry notes with a striking pink color.
What
I'm pretty sure that describes.
One of my favorite breweries, Left Hand Brewing Company in Colorado. Nice.
We're both left handed.
I know.
The maker of your favorite, Matt, the Palate Wrecker.
That's not my favorite beer, I gotta say. Might be my least favorite of all time.
The Palate Wrecker?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be a terrible beer?
It's the most IPA of IPAs.
Oh.
Ever IPA.
It literally makes it so that you can't taste anything for like 2 hours after you drink it.
So how you doing, Mike? Huh?
Yeah.
Wrecking pallets?
Not wrecking cars, so that's good. The Father's Day just happened. The fathers out there had Father's Day, belated, I guess, in this case.
Two fathers up in here.
Father's Day was interesting because we almost got run off the road by a truck. Did not get hurt. No one got hurt. We're all fine. It was good.
It's all good.
How are you? So it turned out okay. How are you guys doing now? I think that's what people really care about.
We had a chill weekend.
Yeah.
Hung out with moms. See, but the most appropriate thing to do on Father's Day was to hang out with our moms. So.
The real fathers in our lives.
So-
Our moms.
And took them to lunch and had a great time. And
What do you do for lunch?
that place Gigi's on
There is a
in Court Street,
yeah, it's like right
across from Eden's school.
Linkworth School.
Yeah.
There's it looks like a house, but it's actually a restaurant.
It's been there a few years, and it was surprisingly
Okay.
nice inside. And I hate to say that, I don't want to be rude, but it looked like a drug front or something. And then you went in, and it was really, really nice.
Was the food good though?
Food
Yes.
was- yeah.
I probably had the best I had a toasted sandwich, and the toast part of the sandwich was probably the best
toast was
I've
amazing.
ever
The best
eaten.
toast, yeah.
I've
maybe
never
ever.
eaten anything like it. Like it was like so crispy and flaky and buttery. It was real. I
Yep.
was like, wow.
Really
geez.
nice service.
Like, your toast
really
is
great
so
place.
toasty.
I have to go back and shoot the cook, which
Did you
I
go
did.
toasty?
I did shoot the cook.
That's what I'm doing.
I said toasty as a shot though. It was delicious though. But yeah, and we're
But
planning
you're
on,
gonna have a letter to
we're
Emma.
planning on a trip to Port Jervis, New York, because she really wants to go.
And I would say why.
I've never been
They
there.
have an axe throwing place, Mike.
Because we have a
I
free
haven't been to
weekend
Death's
now.
Valley.
We have a free weekend now, and I wanted to go somewhere easy.
Oh.
And I wanted to. I want him to show me like where you guys lived in your old high school, and we're
Are
gonna
you
go.
gonna stay at the place? The
Area?
Holiday Inn?
The place?
The Aerie
No,
Hotel.
we're getting an Airbnb.
Thank you. I love you.
Are the summer rates cheaper because the street's getting hostile?
Yes, they are. No, they're actually not. They're more.
I'm saying, Matt, you better bring back a beer for the podcast. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's the
I'm
plan.
gonna bring my growler
Yeah.
actually.
I'm saying.
I
I will
was
get
just
you a
thinking
growler.
that.
I'll get you another growler if you want to get
I
more.
have my growler.
You get like 3 or 4.
We do
I'm
have
not-
like
I'm not
$2.
rich.
So.
I'm not rich though. Come in.
Knowing them, like every other brewery before,
get
all
Dad
of
to
their
buy some
best beers you can't take in growlers. You can only have them by the glass.
That's how hipsters do it.
Yeah.
See, that's why you just go, okay, give me 4 glasses then.
That's what we should have done at that.
They pour it right in front of them.
Place,
It's
yeah.
like,
And then you hand it to them and go, "Can you seal this for me?"
Let's talk about, we have stuff.
Yeah.
Look, even you have stuff today. Look at that. Everybody's got something.
so proud of you.
How about you go first?
Okay. I'll start with my most boring news first.
There's never boring news. It's always good.
Both Joker and Birds of Prey are going to be R-rated. First R-rated movies in Batman.
In the DCEU?
Yeah.
Too?
Wait, Suicide Squad wasn't R-rated?
Mm-mm.
They blew his head off
it
in
was
the movie.
PG-13.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you remember any bad words in that movie? There weren't.
There was bad actors.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Doesn't count.
I mean, Jared Leto was in that movie.
Bad
as well.
writing. But,
Yeah,
you know.
terrible writing.
So, they confirmed.
Yay!
So, yeah. Get
Yeah.
ready for some swearing and
They also had a poster for the
more
Birds of
bloody
Prey
violence.
thing
Yes.
too, which was
Maybe
like
there'll be some sensuality.
the
But also less sensuality in Birds of Prey because Harley Quinn's not going to wear her revealing, or as she
But
put
it's-
it, Mel Gazy outfits.
Mel Gazy.
Yeah.
Mel Gazy sounds like a name.
It sounds like a, yeah.
that'd be a really good
Like an
villain.
old timey
Like-
singer or something.
Yeah,
That'd
or
be
like,
actually a really fun villain. He's like,
Yeah.
just like kind of stares
Yeah.
at boobs and like the boobs like, oh, my boobs are hurting because he's staring at them. It's like
Yes.
his
He makes
power.
ladies feel super self-conscious, which is
douche Mel
every
Gazy.
construction worker. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, that could be his origin. Like he's a construction worker, and then like, but his eyes like.
He's the
eyes
best
like
at making
boobs.
women feel creepy as they walk by.
Oh, I got the Ghibli. Like one of them was like, I can't find him at the Ghibli's right now.
And he
Whoa.
like a superhero walks by. He goes.
Oh my god, stop. So gross.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen in New York City, and I've seen some weird shit.
When
But
they did it to me.
in construction, we were walking by this lady, and right as we walked by, he went.
Oh,
I
stop!
was like, God damn it.
Just one time, I want to see a lady turn around and be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about."
It's the wet. Thank
oh,
you.
boy.
I wonder if he thinks that he's like, I totally told that lady when he gets
Yeah,
home, like,
yeah. She's probably wet right now thinking about my kissing noises.
oh, God. Hashtag feminism, hashtag guys are the worst.
All the rest of my
Sorry.
news is lady-centric.
I have a
Of
couple
course it
ladies-
is. Over here,
I
Miss
actually
Women's
have a
Rib.
bunch of lady-centric things too, like Suzanne Collins is writing a Hunger Game prequel.
Oh my
Yes,
god! We all
finally.
needed this.
Finally. Susan Collins.
Probably more like Suzanne Collins spent way too much money in this.
Okay,
shit.
this is a prequel about
I'm out of
the
money, I need
dark
more.
days of Pan Am. Are you excited yet? Are you
Guys,
excited yet?
It was called Pan Am.
Pan Am is America, by the way.
Maybe it's about
It's just America.
maybe it's
I was
about
like-
Peter's dad, Pumpernickel. Maybe.
It's me, Pumpernickel.
I was like,
My
I
s-
think
I want to make the world better for my son, Peter. I
I
don't know why
thought
I'm
for
an
a,
old
se-
black
for a
man in this
second
one,
I was
but-
like, oh, she's gonna write about like how terrible it was for ladies to work for Pan Am in the 1960s. Because that'd be way better.
It all started during Flight 103.
Yeah.
See, that's what it is. Pan Am actually took over America
No.
in this
Yes.
version. It's
In
Yeah.
this version.
Instead of Disney, it's Pan Am.
It's the defunct airline
Yeah.
Pan Am. Pan
I
American
mean,
Airlines.
let's face it, guys. It's gotta be Amazon.
Lionsgate has already grabbed up the rights to this book, which hasn't been finished yet.
Of course they did.
So maybe that's why she's fake writing it so that they'll like give her some money.
Yeah.
It's like thanks, bye.
And
She's like, oh,
that's
here's
right.
enough for you to make your own plot. Go, be rid of you.
You can have this name. It's all yours.
Yeah. What's
The
it? Is there a
Dark
name?
Days. No, there's not. It's just about the dark days of Pan Am.
Pan Am. It's called
Peter's
the
my favorite
Hungry
bread.
Game.
The Hungry Man Games. The Hungry Man.
No, the peckish games.
The because you're not there yet.
Yeah, they're not hungry.
yet.
They're not hungry yet.
At
The
the end, it's like,
appetizer games.
the hunger has begun.
Oh, that's a great tag. Dude, we were writing this movie. We're writing this movie.
We
right
might
now.
as well. That's fine.
And we're gonna have Kiefer Sutherland.
Eat
playing
your
his
heart
dad's
out,
role.
Colin Trevorrow.
It's like, damn it! I'm playing my dad's role now. I'm President Snow.
Yeah.
They got it right on the nose now. I'm President Snow, guys. He's a what, guys? Snow. Okay, I got it. That's such good writing.
Informer. Maybe he is the actual rapper Snow.
What if they get that guy to play himself?
Maybe we broke this open. Maybe that's who President Snow is. He's the rapper Snow, and I mean, he's got a vendetta obviously against America. They made a one-hit
Guess
wonder.
what? I volunteer as tribute.
I can't whistle.
That's great whistling.
I'm terrible at it. I get Matt. What do you got? I want to
Sure.
talk about Matt. I want to talk about what's the coolest thing you can think of, right?
Hey, just name it off the top of your head. The coolest thing you can think of, Matt, is not as cool as Adam Savage building an actual Iron Man suit.
A bulletproof Iron Man.
A
Yes.
bulletproof Iron Man suit that
Yep.
he 3D printed in titanium, and had Richard Browning fly for him.
Yeah.
Who's created basically a fucking repulsor flying rig that he attached to the suit. It was the most dope thing I've seen today,
Yeah.
by far.
Did you see it?
Yes,
You've seen
I
it?
saw it in action. Yeah.
I haven't seen this thing yet. I just heard about it.
They basically made it look like the Mark II, so it's completely silver. It's mostly titanium, but they also put like flexible pieces because obviously
Titanium is hard to anodize too, so I would just go silver on that.
Well, yeah, exactly. But also they did it because they did like plexiglass in some places and even vinyl because they wanted to make sure it was bendable
Movable,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So not completely bulletproof, guys.
Yeah. So fire at certain points, but they did show like the actual bullet being fired at like one of the titanium parts and just nothing.
Titanium for you.
So Richard Browning has created this like manned jet suit that is like a backpack with like these things that control with your arms.
I've seen that before, yeah.
And so he tried to.
Yeah.
The funniest part is like in this little video vignette, he actually is trying to teach Adam Savage to do it. And Adam Savage is like sort of doing, it, but he's like after doing it for a day, he's like, I know I can't do this, so I'm gonna have Richard Browning just wear my suit and actually do it.
It's like I'm a little jealous of
Yeah.
It's like, but I also don't want to die.
I don't want to die. Yeah.
I'm a little too old.
That's smart. Yeah.
And also like like showing Adam Savage like trying to do it, and the whole time like Richard Browning's doing voiceover for it, he's like, yeah, you need to be like a little more in shape to do this, and like maybe
You
like
are not
yeah,
a little softer in this section still, buddy.
He's like, well, if you notice, like Adam's pitching his feet backwards, and that like kind of puts you off balance automatically when you start, and you have to kind of like lift you off the ground, and it's super interesting, and also
Obviously, this guy is getting ready for it.
Well, he's
I think to have an erection.
Yeah.
And
he's getting ready
fully. Fully. That's all I have to say about that, though.
All right.
It's good. It's a good time. I think we're sort of like same episode.
Okay. There's a report now that The Last of Us 2 will be coming out in February of next year. Originally, Last of Us 2 was scheduled to come out late this year, but because of there's a video game crunch of awesome video games coming out in the next probably like year.
2020 because this is partially because it's the last year of the life cycle for both the Xboner and PS4. Yeah, so they're basically just everything must go.
So this was originally going to come out in 2019, but there's a report that was put online by someone. They're not completely sure if it's corroborated, but then they were doing an interview with Ashley Johnson. They asked her when it was coming out, and she said, like she's going to say February. And then she stopped herself, and so that's why a lot of people are now expecting 100% February. I'm ready for it, man. My body is ready. My spirit's a little weak, especially
I walk through the valley of the shadow.
And watching the gameplay trailer for it, it's
maybe she was saying Festival of Lights.
Maybe she's saying fuck you. I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, asshole.
You're never gonna find out.
I got potty mouth.
I can't imagine Ashley Johnson cussing at all. So
my favorite part is that it actually came out on Between the Sheets, the fucking Critical Role like Patreon sidecast kind of thing.
And she's being interviewed by her fiance, I believe.
Yeah. Wait, she got. I didn't interview her recently.
Sorry, Mike.
What?
Your ship has sailed.
Sail. Speaking of speculation, Matt, have you seen this Web 4 online?
Yes.
Did you also see the Web 3 that's coming up next?
And the Web 2 as well that came up today?
Because it means nothing that people think it
No,
means.
but we're talking about the crazy
Supposedly.
things.
Let's just talk about the crazy things because they were better. First
Okay.
off, there's two different speculations and both were amazing and both made me come. But they, one was...
In this ring, we have...
In this ring, we have the original Sam Raimi trilogy, fourth movie. This is speculation that many people were very
in 2007 there was supposed to be a fourth movie for Spider-Man,
but Spider-Man 3 was so bad.
Yeah.
But 3 is so bad
And then
that
people
they
were
canceled
like,
it.
"Oh, let's do the Amazing Spider-Man."
Like, let's get this.
That made it better.
Yeah.
Let's get Andrew Garfield instead, which
Hey, I'm Peter
He's
Parker,
just
man.
complete-
I'm
And then
nerd.
in this ring, we have... What?
let's call the four. Fantastic Four.
Don't need no more.
So, Spider-Man and Fantastic Four have a very storied history in the comic books. Including, at one point, Johnny Storm dies and Spider-Man takes over in the Fantastic Four as one of the four. So they're speculating that there is at least a crossover, possibly Spider-Man in the Fantastic Four.
But
Also one of the most iconic suits.
Definitely.
The Bagman suit.
Bagman and the Future Foundation suit. They're all great
The
suits.
Future Foundation is a great
I love
suit.
that suit, yeah.
That's a great suit.
But then they were like, wait, you guys, wait.
Which
Guess
also
what?
a better name for
Guess
Fantastic
what?
Four.
It's just
the
a
Future
countdown.
Foundation.
It's just a countdown to
Yeah.
whatever's gonna be here in June.
I'm hoping it's something. Maybe they're announcing Spider-Man 3 or something.
It better
that'd
be
dumb
fucking
if it's
cool.
just like, hey, by the way, this movie we've been talking about way too much is still coming out.
It
Like,
better
oh
be
my God.
cool because I'm really pissed now that they especially because we've already trumped what it will probably be the announcement, and that would be annoying.
Yeah, and like the Sam Raimi thing was dumb, but it was fun. Fantastic Four, like if they put Fantastic Four in a Spider-Man movie, introduce them there, like somehow, that'd be awesome. That'd be a great way to bring them into the MCU.
I think that is probably the best way to bring them into
because there's already so much sinew between
because
those two
Spider-Man
groups.
is already a established and great character, and now to sneak the Fantastic Four into his thing and bring him in, I think that would be the best.
Well,
way
they
to do
did
it.
that with the Hulk. I mean, why not?
Well, and the Fantastic Four are based in New York City too, so that
Yeah.
works. You know, it's definitely all this connected tissue that would work.
But he says no.
He said no.
He said
Oh,
no.
no. I know. I'm just saying.
But
I'm
also,
saying you're smart.
he could just be messing with you.
Yeah, no, he totally
Because
could.
it's like, you guys guess too fast. Damn it.
Damn it.
He just figured shit out.
It's like, this is the way the world brain works.
What if
okay?
instead of
We're
doing-
not solving world hunger. We're not curing disease or stopping war.
Resistance is futile.
What if instead of a 1 tomorrow, they just put a 5 and just fuck with everybody? Like, no, wait, what?
Or
I thought it was
18?
one.
It's like, wait, 18 months till
It's
what?
a, it's a fucking phone number.
Yeah.
86753.
Yeah.
Oh, they trolled
Jenny.
us.
Jenny. Oh, I got it. Okay.
And like, yeah, Jenny's in this one. You're like, wait, Jenny's not a character ever in Spider-Man. No.
So, possible spoiler?
Well, this guy's
Possible
gonna cover
spoilers, possible. So, is that where you have
You
to
guys are
also?
left-handed, yeah,
you have to
you're
go
already-
like this.
Okay.
So some Wonder Woman 1984 plot
1984.
stuff has been revealed.
Please tell me that Steve Trevor is going to save
So
the
no,
day.
the
So
world.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like,
of
this
course.
time I saved the world.
He
You
saves
saved
the
the
world.
day.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, exactly.
Here, carry this box out of here, and I'll go kill the bad guy. Like this.
So the Steve Trevor comes.
So they've pretty much confirmed that Maxwell Lord is not going to be at all what he was in the comics. He's going to be like a completely different character, who's basically a genie who grants wishes.
Oh no!
A djinn.
No!
But he's going to be
But
played
they
with
have
Will Smith.
Bad
Will Smith
concept.
confirmed.
No, he's played by
Will Smith confirmed.
Pedro Pascal.
No! No! Don't tell me this.
But
that sounds
they're
dumb.
like, oh no! They said it's very interesting
Oh,
because
fuck that.
apparently that's how Steve Trevor comes back,
She wishes
and
it-
also
I wish
how
for my love, Steve Trevor.
Barbara Minerva becomes Cheetah.
I forgot she was in this movie.
Me too.
Well, no, they've been really good about keeping
But
her
also,
stuff.
why
like,
would you
under
do that to
wraps.
Why use Maxwell Lord's name? Just make another character.
Right?
Like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Maxwell Lord's like one of
It's
the.
like no
the
alien
consummate
stuff
villains.
whatsoever.
It worked so well with Lex Luthor, though. I said Lex
I
Luthor.
will not fight this man.
I'm definitely the same guy you know and love from the comics. No, why did we do that? Why? Just make him a different guy. Like, any...
Who the fuck is
Also,
this guy?
you guys missed out with that Jesse Eisenberg performance. He could have totally been a dope Mr. Mixelplay.
He 100% was playing Mr. Mixelplick as Lex Luthor. So, but
But
okay.
one thing that they've pretty much kind of confirmed is there's gonna be an invisible fucking jet.
Damn straight. All in for that. All in for that.
So,
Hey, as long as she's like, you know...
But are you going to be able to see her in the
Mhm.
Invisible
Yeah.
Jet? 'Cause that's always the most ridiculous part. of it.
obviously, you
Yeah,
have
there's
to know. That's how you know there's an
there's gonna-
invisible
there's
jet
gonna
is
be a
because
weird-
she's inside
Every
of
single
it.
part of the jet is invisible, but she is
But
not.
There's
her-
gotta be a weird Cooter shot, and I don't like it. I don't like that. Like, is this gonna be like looking up and you're like, no, why? Okay.
But don't worry, because it'll be all computer generated.
A computer generated Cooter?
Yeah.
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 That's
Okay,
the
I'm
name
on
of this
board.
episode,
I'm
by the
on
way.
board.
Computer
Yeah.
generated Cooter.
Write that down. It's coming.
It'll actually be just Steve Trevor in like an uncomfortable ball thing from the invisible seatbelt. Just like pushes grapes in the wrong place. You know, like,
Oh. And like you see the ball torsion, but then
yeah.
you can't see the seatbelt.
Yeah, you can't see the seatbelt. Exactly.
Ooh, it's between the belt. Oh no.
And we've blown this wide open. That's definitely a spoiler, okay? Steve Trevor ball torsion.
That's a point
Guys,
search.
Jessica Jones season 3 came out. Have you finished watching it? Have you finished watching it? Have you started watching it?
No, we just finished watching Chernobyl though.
Chernobyl was great.
And so yeah, I'm so glad Jamie. I was like,
The
because
last episode was like Return of the King at the end though, because it was like 25 minutes of climax, and you're just like, okay, so it's over. Oh, there's another thing. Okay, so all right.
well, like we know how it ends. It's literally the first scene, but it's just like, oh. Like,
It's like depression.
And this guy also died. And this person died horribly. And this person died even worse.
I like that some of the dudes were still alive
Yeah.
somehow.
Like you know those dudes that literally ran into the
those
horrible
are
part
those
of it?
people with like really good genes.
Like, they
that
gotta
are,
study
like,
that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
that's the shit you need to study.
Seriously.
Like
the guy who survived on the Titanic. He treaded water for like fucking 5
that was just
hours.
booze, though. That was booze.
I hope the minor guy
No,
in
but
charge.
booze
survived.
is supposed to make you like less tolerant to
It
the
doesn't,
cold.
though. Everyone knows that. When you drink booze, you do anything.
I mean, that's why we drink during this podcast.
We
But
drink and we
guys, let's talk about the Shang-Chi movie.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got stuff
sure.
for that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Some
Let's talk about
casting. We got some
it.
casting
Some
news.
casting news.
And some good news because
We
first
didn't
off,
talk about Jessica Jones. We
we
totally got cut off of that.
oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, because he hasn't watched it
We'll
yet.
go.
so
Yeah, we can't talk much about
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk about
go
it next
back to
time.
I thought it was really good. It was
Guess what? I'm gonna watch Jessica Jones.
What?
I'm gonna watch it.
good. Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna hold to it.
A week. I have a week.
1 week to watch this show.
1 week. I'll do it in like 2 nights. I mean.
I did it in 2 nights.
So first off, the incomparable Donnie Yen is in this Ip Man.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie Yen is great.
I love Ip Man. That's Wing Chun. That's that's what I want to learn.
Tonight.
He does the same thing.
Everybody
Wing Chun is like the dopest martial art.
Except for Chico, though.
Yeah.
Sure.
No fixed positions. I would have said the same thing.
Drunken boxing as well.
Because these guys are totally really good
Drunken
at
boxing
all
better.
the martial arts.
Hey, which one of us is a belted martial artist here? Okay,
And which one of us watches their son do it once a week?
and gets it through osmosis.
Yeah.
Which one of us
I'm pretty much
isn't
a black
even
belt.
a man?
To be a
That's the
man,
question.
must be swift as a
No, which
Crossing
one of
river.
No, but we're asking for a friend. Which one of us is a man?
Ross Butler, who I don't know who that is, and then Ludi Lin, who's
Okay.
out. They think it's going to play the title.
I looked this stuff up. Don't worry. Okay, so Ludi Lin was just in the first new Black Mirror episode,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
also he was a small part in Aquaman called Merc.
Mm.
Merc.
Yeah, that guy.
I think he's one of the dudes. One of the,
Yeah.
one of the
He is a
mercenaries.
pretty looking man. I don't know how to. He looks like
Which is perfect for
like if
Shang-Chi.
Michael Jackson was Asian. I don't know. He's like
Shang-Chi
very
is a
really-
gorgeous guy, but also a great
Um,
martial artist, which supposedly Ludi Lin is as well.
Yeah, suppose he is. And in this episode of Black Mirror, it was kind of bananas. It was fun actually. But also Ross Butler, who I thought must be a white guy because he has the whitest name in the world, Ross Butler, is actually an Asian guy who was in a Disney show called Casey Undercover and also had a part on the season 1 of Riverdale. There's a
Not Rivendell? Are you sure he wasn't in
Yes, he was an elf. He was an elf in Rivendell.
He's like, I'm an Asian elf.
I'm
How you
standing by
doing?
it now. I have to stand by it. So I've never heard of Ross Butler before this. I did just see
Obviously,
Movie
he
Win
was like a little kid on the Mystery Files of Shelby Woo.
and he was Casey Undercover, guys. He was
Yeah,
the
that's
lead
what I
character.
mean.
Casey.
Undercover. Whatever. I
Wait,
mean,
is his last name undercover or is he like
I don't
undercover?
know. I didn't read
I'm
that far.
excited that they're doing this.
Yeah, this movie, obviously it's not a property that is famous. But it
Neither
could
was
be.
Guardians
It
of
could
the
be the next
Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm like, okay, I'll do what you gotta do.
Let's think of this pretty like charismatic dude and play Shang-Chi.
Well, didn't
Perfect.
Shazam do really well? And that was
He's
like
literally the
a,
greatest.
yeah.
He's literally the greatest martial artist to just make a great martial arts movie.
Yeah.
I'm a
nominated.
fan of a great martial art movie in the MCU.
Make him beat up Danny Rand.
Although
please.
I want the Iron Fist to be that great martial artist, I didn't really get that.
Well, the thing is, Shang-Chi's actually a better martial artist than the Iron Fist.
But have them both in this movie, I'd love that. I would love a cameo from Danny Rand in this movie.
Like if you had Shang-Chi versus Danny Rand, Shang-Chi would win.
He beat the immortal Iron Fist.
Yeah, well, unless like you use like if
I
you
really
hit him with
gotta
the
read
Iron
about the
Fist,
Shang-Chi.
If he hit him with the Iron Fist, he might beat him. But like if he didn't, then Shang-Chi would. walk
Why would
forward.
he not hit him with the Iron Fist? That's all I
Well,
need.
what I'm saying
Iron
is-
Fist,
yeah,
Iron
but what I'm
Fist.
saying
Why
is
would
Shang-Chi
they be
could
fighting
dodge that
against
shit.
each other?
Shang-Chi could dodge that shit.
Oh, that's it. Everyone. They have a reason for some reason.
Yeah. Like,
You
oh,
stole my
you stole my
girlfriend.
peanut
Yeah.
butter sandwich.
Yeah.
Let's
Like,
fight.
I thought you were a bad guy, but you weren't.
Clearly,
For some
I'm the
reason.
best. No, I'm the best. We have to fight each other. When we all know Bruce Lee would kick both their asses.
Somebody threw powder in my eyes and it made me think you were a villain. Okay.
I think the next
And
superhero
Bayman
should
from
just be
Virtual Fighter
Bruce
would
Lee.
beat all of them.
Like
What?
Bruce Lee
Bayman
comes back
versus
to life.
Nightman? What did you say?
Bayman.
Oh.
Bayman versus Nightman.
Day and
He
night.
is a master of karate and
That's
friendship
true.
to everyone.
That's true, and friendship. Yeah.
That's what you guys talking about.
Oh, you
I need to
never
watch
watched...
all of. Oh wait, it's always
You've
Sunny in
never watched
Philadelphia
It's
right
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
now. You're missing out on a.
This is a TV show
masterpiece of
I've
comedy.
watched.
That's true.
Show
Just
you've
watch it.
watched. Wow.
That was weird as how you did that.
But like,
This is a TV show I've watched.
I have watched
all
this
of
show.
it. I watched this.
Listen, a beer I've drank.
I only have one thing
Listen
left.
to it,
Though.
though.
I have one thing.
One thing. I have actually, you took most of the stuff around. I have a really lame thing, so let me go first. Okay. Actually, I have all lame things. I have 3 things, but so
Three
you do
lame
one
things.
first. Okay.
Yes, one,
3
but
lame
three.
things.
3.
But
3.
maybe 4?
Three lame things
Watch
like the
Dogs
games,
Legion. Matt, are you ready for this? You heard about the leak for Watch
Lame.
Dogs
Speaking of lame, yeah.
So,
that's
Matt,
a good way to start.
9 million recruitable characters. Are you ready for this? You're gonna get all
9
of them.
million.
9 million.
So you recruit like a granny or something, or like
That's one of the
a
characters
dog.
you could recruit as Granny. There's an assassin
I
grandma.
just guessed that.
Yes. So
9 million is too many characters.
basically, there's 9 million recruitable characters.
It's like the Chinese
They all
alphabet.
different. They all have different
You
perks.
can recruit an 8-year-old.
They all have a different perk that you're. When you recruit them.
candy.
You can pay him in candy.
It's like the Assassin's Creed with where you like recruit the assassins kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Or
But
the Lord of the Rings.
but it's 9 million people.
That's a lot. That's too many fucking people.
There's permadeath, so like if they get killed on a mission, they're dead.
Good.
Including that Granny.
Good.
So you
Yeah,
gotta recruit
because
Granny.
then
Actually,
that's how
you
you
can recruit-
use all 9 million
You
people.
can recruit a whole crew of geriatric people and send them to their deaths.
Like that could be like your thing. Like you just only hire old people.
Or
Old
you only
assassins.
hire children.
Yeah, I would do
Because
that.
they
Only
fit
hire
into
children.
small spaces.
Yeah, they have tiny hands.
And nobody
that fit
cares
in
if they're
They
small
dead.
don't care about money.
And nobody cares if they're dead or not. They live no life.
I mean, that's
Who
where the
cares?
old people, young people.
You've made no impact.
Yeah,
Who cares?
so-
Get out of here. Like it's just like this is perfect, guys.
You've given nothing to this world, and
So
you leave
are we
with
gonna do a
nothing.
burn after watching games for this game? Because I'm excited. for
I
this.
would play that.
I'm excited.
Oh, I don't want to play it.
I don't want to go
Child kill
9
counter,
million
guys. Let's
people.
have it up on the screen.
This is a challenge.
Okay, so I
So
recruit-
no, what if we split it into 3? That's only 3
I
million
recruited
people per
all 9
person.
million people.
Why is that 9 million kids? It's probably only like.
Can you have 9 million?
100,000 kids.
Can you have 9 million people on your team though? That's what I want to know.
I hope so. I mean, I'm gonna try for that.
Like
you know
this
what
guy
I'm
has
saying?
9 million people in his organization. Like, that's
But it's
crazy.
also like it's basically positing that you can recruit anyone in London, but like there's some people you're not gonna want to recruit. Like I don't want it. I want
How many people are in London? Like 9 million. That's like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
recruit
like
every single human in
literally
London.
everyone in London hates whatever the bad guy is in this game so much that they want to join your team and be an assassin of some sort.
Like, I'm 11 and I like blocks, but I also like killing.
The government can't watch us anymore. Bust all their drones. Whoa.
Down with the establishment.
Whoa, little
We'll
guy.
take this 3-party system and destroy it.
What if you can get like a baby?
Yeah.
You might as well at that point.
It's like throwing at people or something. I don't know.
Well,
what
I
a
mean, if
baby
you
really-
attach
failed
a
his mission.
bomb
He's a baby.
to a baby and hand it
It's
to
like, are you
someone,
serious? That baby failed his mission. He failed. Okay.
Like I'm sending the baby on a mission. You can't. I'm gonna do it.
no, you
can't
attach the bomb to the baby.
But then you have to
Hand
like.
it to
You still have
somebody.
to move the baby.
Walk
This is
off.
gonna. We're getting banned from YouTube right now, guys. I'm just.
We should be. And we
We're
deserve it.
getting a strike.
Um.
Maybe
I'm
you
excited.
eat the baby.
See, I guess that was better news than I thought.
What do you have something left? What do you got left?
I
I
do.
have something important left.
Oh well,
It's important.
because he's so important.
It is.
How much didn't
Listen.
you have 3, but 1, but also 3 things?
I also have Godzilla versus King Kong
Kong.
still on track for March 2020 release,
Great.
guys. So we're gonna see this
Oh,
right
wait.
after watching.
Okay.
We still have to
How
watch
tall is Godzilla?
Godzilla is probably like 80
Godzilla.
stories tall.
No, he's huge.
He's huge.
Yeah.
How tall is King Kong?
He's like
He's
half
very
the
small.
He's like
Yeah.
50, like 150
Have you
feet.
guys
Like
seen
500
Kong
feet tall,
Island?
maybe.
Did you
conservative.
guys see
Max.
Kong Island?
That's 5 stories. He's 5 stories.
Because we could do the whole series, because I have Kong
5 stories
Island.
is 50 feet.
50,
but yeah.
50 stories.
He's not that tall.
We could watch that, and then we could go see the new one.
I heard the new one's great.
Yeah.
I've heard it's great.
I've heard it's a fucking orgy of death.
Oh, well,
That sounds great to me.
that's life.
Pac Rim 2. Pac Rim 1.
I heard it's even worse than Pac Rim though. Like, it's just like you're like.
By the
I need
way,
this to stop.
I want Burnout. I want Burnout watching for either Pac Rim. Either one.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Pac Rim 2 though, if we're gonna do it right after watch.
But she's never gonna know Stacker Pentecostal if you have to watch the first one.
Yeah, but she's gonna know
Stacker.
meaty sandwich Pentecost.
Yeah.
That's what really matters. If you think
He's my son, bro.
Stash Pentecost.
Hey, I'm a son. Look, I'm so soul.
He's like a normal dumb name. It's like Alex or something.
It's meaty
But
sandwich.
still Pentecost.
meaty sandwich.
He's like, but I go by Alex. Okay, I'm glad it's still on track because King of Monsters is always great, but they're not the same size. They're gonna have to really resize one of them.
You can't resize Godzilla. Like that doesn't
So
make sense.
so that means King Kong is gonna have to get
So
immeasurably
he's
taller.
gonna jump on him.
yeah.
Because like I said, he's tall.
Yeah.
But
I
he's
mean-
not that tall.
I mean, you know what we do? We hit him with that rampage serum.
Yes.
The Rock is in
Pull
this
the
movie?
Rock in the mix.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Maybe the Rock also gets some of the serum, and then he's also a giant monster.
Rampage is definitely something. Rock is already a giant monster. We don't need to.
But like he's like a 50-foot tall rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm concerned that he's about 50 feet tall normally. So I mean, just putting the serum in him would make him Godzilla proportion.
And then you can talk about like his favorite pies or something like that. Because his favorite pie isn't pecan pie.
It's Lady Pie.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You know that.
And
You
I
got
love
it.
him. I love him for that reason.
Just
Got
before
my-
Rocky.
Hey, wait a minute.
But then when the serum wears off, he turns into Rocky Maivia. He's just like he's got.
Oh
the
yeah,
shirt,
he turns
shirt,
back
shirt.
into like
He's
his.
got the fanny pack on. He's like,
Yeah.
no.
He's got the thing with the straps on his chest. So it's like
There's
Tonka's
literally
old
an
costume.
episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark where a guy gets cooler because he takes this like popularity serum, and then the next day he wakes up and he's still got his glasses and his like severed leg or something like that.
Severed leg.
I don't think it's severed.
Jesus
It's broken
Christ.
or
Did
something.
he kill
I don't know.
someone being cool?
So
I
my
guess he was.
stuff is there's a doggo detective under here.
Yeah, I feel.
Miss Marvel,
Okay.
who is the first Pakistani American.
She is. She's a great character.
Yeah.
Guys, I know.
And-
You
Come on,
know her
Ty.
real name exactly.
Come on, Ty.
I know. I've read the first several
Yeah.
acts of that comics. But
There you go. And Ironheart maybe coming to the MCU.
Ironheart's the dog? Is that the?
No, Ironheart is the
Riri
Riri
teenage.
Williams, dude.
Yeah.
Riri Williams. She took over
yeah.
from Iron Man. Yeah.
Ironheart. Okay.
Well, because
And
she was
she-
Iron
she
Man, and
makes
got
her
pissed, so
own
they're like,
suit,
no, call her
yeah.
something else.
And supposedly Robert Downey Jr. was like, she should be next.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. I forgot that her name was Ironheart. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. But
Because it was changed because people were like, she can't be Iron Man. She's a lady. Oh, what about
She's
the
a little-
boobies?
she's a
Iron
little
Lady.
girl.
What about the boobies?
And
What about
thankfully
Iron-
they
Iron
didn't call her
Little
Iron
Girl?
Girl.
How does
yeah.
she fit the boobies in the suit? It's like flat. She got boobies. I'm a guy on the internet. Meh.
I mean, fat troll on the internet. You can't read
Oh,
that.
speaking of fat trolls on the internet, did you hear about the re-edited version of
Oh.
Endgame without any women in it?
Some would say the best version of Endgame.
Yeah. Yeah, some troll re-edited it.
Yeah.
Not only did he take out anything with Captain Marvel
How did
and
they get
other
the Soul
women.
Stone then?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it?
He's like, I got it somehow.
Yeah.
Thanks, I found
Maybe
this.
he throws Red
Also,
Skull.
just to be safe, he also edited out
I
anything
watched
with
this,
men
yeah.
hugging.
Men
And
hugging.
also
Men
the
don't do
Black
that.
Panther's character was like,
Because he's also maybe racist.
Yeah, because
Probably
he can't
racist.
just be sexist and against and homophobic.
I
Yes,
want to
he's
make a
racist,
version
too.
now that's just like all men hugging and
Yeah.
like
I want the version.
Ladies and men hugging.
Yeah.
I just want to see the scene with the Soul Stone where Red Skull comes up to the edge with him, and he's like, "You need to have someone you love the most." He's like, "Hey, we like each other." Right? He's like,
No,
I
you
don't
saw-
even know you.
You saw the hissy.
Yeah.
You saw the hissy, right? You didn't see that yet?
No.
That actually happens in that. Like, why are we fighting in these stories?
So, anyway. Yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing
Yeah.
that someone did.
Okay, sure, dude. Cool.
Sure.
Because
Cool story.
humans are terrible.
Good to be known for that. We'll put it on your headstone.
I'm also an incel, in case you were wondering.
It's
Yeah,
available
no,
on
no.
pirate streaming platforms, and no one should pick this up,
Yeah.
please.
No, there's a
No
couple.
one gives a shit.
There's a couple like really insecure dudes that are like, I'm not gay, man. I just want to watch all the guys, but I'm not gay because
But they
gays are
can't
gay,
be
man.
hugging, nor
Dude,
can
you know
there
what?
be
Yeah,
ladies.
because they'll give me a boner if they're
You know what?
hugging.
Speaking of watching all the guys and me getting a boner, that Daredevil Season 3 epic prison fight is not eligible for an Emmy for Best Stunt Coordination. Now, the reason is
Here's
because
why.
it is a one-shot stunt coordination that takes, it's approximately 10 minutes of this scene, and they can only have up to 3 minutes for Emmy consideration. So it's too long, even though it is probably the best fight scene I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
But also, it's the Emmys, so who gives
Fuck
a
you, Emmys.
flying fuck?
Fuck you.
Who gives a fuck?
Emmys, we
No
like
one.
blacks and women now.
But yeah, 7 minutes too long
Yeah.
for this, guys. 7 minutes.
Since 1983, we've liked them.
Since
So-
2003 is fine. Yeah, like,
Me-ish.
You have a shitty name, too.
Emmy. Emmy, you sound like a
Yeah.
fucking.
Me.
What about
for
Emmy Rossum?
Me.
fan of the podcast, Emmy Rossum.
She watched this. Naomi Watts, Matt, is joining the Game of Thrones prequel. Are you guys ready for this?
Finally!
Are you ready for this?
About the children of Earth, I guess?
Yeah, it's prequel set 5,000 years before. It may or may not be called The Long Night.
Okay, so it's like a baby Night King, hopefully? Like,
I am the Night King. What's
and the Children of Earth like fighting him. We know how it wins. We know who wins, by the way, because
It's one of those kind of
Just
things.
pull
Homie's
Star
still
Wars
around.
out of your ass.
Homie's
It's
still
all
around
good.
5,000 years
Yeah,
later.
that's why I hated Chernobyl, because like I know how this turns out. It's spoilers. Like,
By the way, radiation wins every time.
yeah, Jamie was like marveling how much I was laughing at the movie. So like, no, this is I know because like that was part of what I studied at school was this like radioactive effects on things, and I was like, this is horrible.
But it also super accurate.
yeah, like
Right.
the worst way to die.
And showing the melted people.
Also,
it's like,
humans are the fucking worst.
Also, stellar skateboard, guys.
Style skateboard. And
Stellar
she didn't think that was
skateboard.
funny, but I kept calling that. What do you keep calling them? Like, for reasons.
Because it's Stellar Skateboard.
For good reasons.
And
That
Bill
was my
Skateboard.
the name we watched. It was my last thing.
And what's his name? Alexander Skateboard.
The son of Style Skateboard.
And Bill Skateboard. The other
Bill.
son. The other weirder son.
That's the weird son. Yeah, the weird.
Of Stellar
He looks like
Skateboard.
Taffy.
He's like,
I.
I.
He looks
I'm
so
the
Tate
Danny
Alexander
DeVito.
just like pulled him in a
Like,
Taffy.
I'm the Danny DeVito of the twins. Like, okay. I
His
get it.
eyes might be bigger than yours.
I'm like half Alexander, half Snake.
Yeah.
Guys, we love you.
Thanks
so much.
for listening.
Yeah.
Like or
And
watching.
subscribe.
Nah, thanks for watching.
If you're watching, subscribe to us.
Like
Hey,
and
Aunt
subscribe.
Candy.
Fang Fum.
We love you.
Keep waving. Wait for another. Wait one more time.